I stared at the chair in the corner, at the imprint left behind where something had been sitting for too long. The cushion was still depressed, as if the thing had only just stood up, slowly. Without turning my head, I raised my hand and reached for my phone on the bed. The screen lit up instantly. 3:18. A second later, the phone vibrated. Another voice memo. Recorded just now. My reflection left softly. You always do this, it said. You document it. Like that makes you real. The pressure returned to my chest. Not hands this time, something heavier. Broader. I collapsed backward onto the bed. The ceiling walked above me, stretching, breathing. The corners of the room bent inward. The thing said from everywhere at once. You still do. Images flooded my mind again. Sharper this time. A different apartment. A different city. A hospital room with white walls and no windows. A motel mirror with writing scratched into it. Don't sleep at 3:17. I remembered writing that. I remembered laughing at myself in the morning. I remembered ignoring it. You thought I was the nightmare, the voice continued. But I'm what wakes up. The mattress beneath me began to sink. Not evenly. Like something was pulling it down from below. I felt my legs sliding, inch by inch, toward the center of the bed. My fingers clawed at the sheets, but the fabric felt brittle. Like it would tear if I pulled too hard, I screamed. This time, my voice came out. But it wasn't sat up gasping, drenched in sweat, my heart hammering so violently my vision blurred. The room was normal again. The chair damp, earthy, like a basement that hadn't been opened in years. Any hot water in the condensation. Words had been traced with a finger. You were better before you noticed. My reflection stared back. At me this time. It blinked before I did. I smashed the mirror. The glass shattered across the sink and floor, fragments clattering loudly in the silence. I stood there shaking, waiting for anything to happen. Nothing did. I left the apartment that night with only my phone and my wallet. I didn't lock the door behind me. I didn't look back. I checked into the first motel I found. The room was small, cheap. The kind of place where nothing feels permanent. That felt safer. I pushed the bed against the wall. I blocked the bathroom door with a chair. I covered the mirror with a towel. Then I sat on the floor and waited for morning. I didn't sleep. At 3:17, the phone vibrated. I didn't touch it. The vibration stopped. Then the towel over the mirror began to move. Not falling. Breathing. I backed against the opposite wall, my heart pounding so hard it felt like my ribs might crack. The towel bulged outward, stretching as if something behind it was pressing forward. A familiar voice spoke from beneath the fabric. You can't outrun a pattern. The towel slipped. Just enough to reveal an eye dot my eye. Wide open. Unlinking. I don't remember screaming this time. I remember waking up in the motel parking lot. It was morning. I was barefoot. My phone was in my hand, recording. The video was 15 minutes long. I watched. The footage showed me standing in the motel room, perfectly still, staring at the covered mirror. Then slowly I began to speak. I think I understand now, I said to the camera. It doesn't come when I sleep. It comes when I stop watching, I smiled. It wasn't my smile. I'm not being followed, I continued. I'm being prepared. Behind me, the towel lifted on its own. The video cut to black. I deleted the video. That was a mistake. The next few days are incomplete. Receipts in my wallet show cities I don't remember visiting. My phone has photos I don't remember taking. In some of them, I'm alone. In others, there's a blur behind me, always just out of focus. Always my height. I stopped trying to explain it. I stopped trying to fight it. That's when it started happening during the day. Reflections that moved wrong. Voices that answered before I spoke. People who flinched when they looked at me too long. One woman on the subway screamed when our eyes met. I checked myself in every reflective surface I passed. Sometimes I looked normal. Sometimes I didn't blink. I started recording everything again. Notes, audio, timelines, patterns. And the pattern became clear. Every time I tried to warn myself, every time I tried to stop it, it got closer. One night, I found a folder on my phone I hadn't created. Hundreds of recordings, hundreds of dates. Going back years all titled the same thing. Wake slightly opened the oldest one. The voice was younger, confused, terrified. I don't know how long this has been happening. It said, but if you're hearing this, you're me. And you need to listen carefully. A pause. Then, it learns faster every time. The newest recording was dated tomorrow. I haven't listened to it yet. It's 3:16 now. I can hear breathing behind me. And I finally understand something I wish I didn't. It doesn't want my body. It wants the part of me that notices. The part of me that wakes up. And in a moment when the clock changes, one of us is going to sleep. It learns faster every time. The newest recording was dated tomorrow. I haven't listened to it yet. It's 3:16 now. I can hear breathing behind me. And I finally understand something I wish I didn't. It doesn't want my body. It wants the part of me that notices. The part of me that wakes up. And in a moment when the clock changes, one of us is going to sleep.